Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the Graveborn account. So as we prepare for Fane within this account, we were building Baden. We just got Baden a little bit of food. Unfortunately, he is going to have to take a backseat for the new hero that is coming in, guys. Even though I like him and I really think we could do a lot with him, with Fane coming in, we are going to have to focus on building him. So kind of how I prepare for a new hero, I do save up all of my resources. Now, a lot of players ask, how do we get so many resources, guys? We do not put anything into any of the faction accounts. We have not put anything into the faction accounts for about probably 2+ years. So it has been a significant amount of time. So the main thing that I do in here, guys, is doing all of my dailies. I do all of the voyages. I do all of the Misty Valleys. There is a lot of content that we do in here. And looking here, it really does pay off. We have 156 common scrolls. We have 42 faction scrolls, as you can see right there. We have quite a few of our rare stones we can pop. Rest of these we're going to save, guys. We have 19 elite hero stones. I still have to finish out the rest of the Misty Valley. But ultimately, we save the amount of resources we get until we have a new hero drop. And I do want to make a little bit of progression in here, but you can see, guys, we have 41 choice chests. We have tier 3 stones. We also have over 300 emblem chests and the primordial with the amplifying emblems. So we'll be able to take Fane right to a +30 signature item right off the bat. In addition, in the Oak Inn, we have almost 60,000 Poke Coins, which again, through the events, through multiple sources in AFK Arena, not buying anything, completely free to play. Over 2 years, we have 60,000 Poke Coins. Again, we're just going to go ahead and bank those. Stargazer cards we've been using. Temple of Time, we've just been accumulating these. I actually buy them every single day out of the shop. So we have been building these out with our 500 diamonds per day. But doing our dailies, doing our weeklies, doing our guild, the Oak Inn, doing all of our Twisted Essence bosses has really provided a pretty decent income, which is the reason why we have 56,000 diamonds right now. So looking at the Graveborn team overall, guys, we have built out, again, a lot of these heroes, saving the rest of the resources so we can get some engraving on there. The engraving mats, we have utilized a significant amount of those, including some of the elemental cores. So again, we're going to be saving those to see exactly where the new hero ends up. And we're also going to be saving a lot of copies to continue to build out and develop Fane. Also, still looking at Tresnar, going to build him out pretty much as we can, making sure, again, that we save some resources. He is a very strong asset to a lot of different teams. A lot of players are running him with the Eins team comp, which does work really well. So today's focus is going to be the campaign, guys. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to run some stages, push this really as far as we can. Big thing is we do want to pick up some diamonds out of here, as well as some additional resources, some more engraving mats. In addition to that, guys, when you look at the desired hero summons, and a lot of people kind of question this one as well. So we have 1 day, which means that it is going to be reset. Getting 5 copies out of here roughly can take, 30 to 45,000 diamonds to get those 5 copies out of here, just because it is 3,000 a pull, which means it is very expensive. The more diamonds we can get, the more resources that we can get. Will at least bare minimum with that amount of diamonds, getting him to Mythic. With already having the food, we should be able to get him to Mythic Plus. If you've caught any of the other faction accounts, when we built Scarlet, when we built a star, the heroes usually get to Mythic very easy, which we can build them out. Usually after the reset, we can finish them out, unless we get lucky on the pulls. And we have gotten lucky before and actually got a couple copies of the Graveborn heroes that we're looking for, or the faction heroes that we're looking for. So let's go ahead, guys. We're going to get into the campaign 36-2. We should be able to push to 37 with no problem. Only group or only faction that has had a problem is our Maulers, which are actually stuck right up here. Big reason for that, guys, is because of the support. So they are really lacking support. We're in the same manner, especially with the new hero coming. We have enough tanks. We have enough support. We can really make some solid progression on the Graveborn account, so let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, guys, so as we start our push here, 3620 is where we're going to start. We just pushed through a couple stages. Looking at level deficiency, it's going to be very easy. Some of the recording or some of the team comps that I've seen in here, Tresnar seems super effective, guys. So I've ran him through a couple different team comps. Seems very strong. I know a lot of players haven't built him out. I'm not too impressed with the skill set that he has. But overall, guys, I've been impressed with the abilities that he has within here, which is good. We're going to have to switch out some of these teams. Again, trying to find and make the optimal team, especially because we're only running those Graveborns. We have one single team that has Ain's Albedo comp, and then we are running one with Lucretia, which is just kind of a hodgepodge of one, the Celestials and Hypogens we have, and then two is kind of the Dimensionals that we have left over because we are running out of Graveborn heroes. So 36-40, the exact same thing. Ain's team just continues to dominate. But again, the Treznar team, guys, he does a lot of damage and he does it really fast. He's turning around the back line. Again, I'm pretty impressed with how well he works, especially when we get a little bit further. He seems a very strong hero to build. Same with Hodgkin. Hodgkin, we know, is a crowd control tank, but he is also a very big buffer with the Jolly Roger. Here I'm utilizing heroes like Leonardo da Vinci. Leo is in the back as my crowd control aspect, while I allow Taylene and Lucretia to kind of burn through enemies as she sees fit. So continuing through here, guys, last stage of 36. So we'll finally get through chapter 36. Again, the Ain's comp cannot be shook even as we're progressing in levels. And guys, once we've seen this massive level deficiency, the amount of levels that Lilith dropped off of these heroes is absolutely insane. I mean, some of the places went down 50, 80, 100 plus levels, which again is kind of crazy, making it very easy to make progression in here. But it seems like right now everyone is racing to chapter 39, possibly even pushing into 40, where there've been almost no level deficiency change, which means that once you get there, you're going to be essentially hard stuck within those campaign stages because the level deficiency scales super fast still at this point. Now with the dynamic campaign, we have talked about it last time. As players do progress, it is going to get easier, which we're going to have to see. So there we go, guys. So there is 37-20. This stage in particular, we know we do have the Flora comps in here. Was super difficult for this team. This is where we're actually going to end our push, but it took me an insane amount of time to get these RNG faction accounts to work going through here. And I believe the Maulers stayed in 36. I don't think they could get to 37. And then we did have another team that went into 37, which Theowen, guys, is another hero. Theowen in this pulled out a lot of wins in a lot of different stages. I mean, even now we've went through, 80 stages through here to get this done. Again, it did take a considerable amount of time, especially with the Lucretia comp. Countered quite a bit, one by Sophia, as you'll see right in here. Second part of this is being pulled in from Iran. Again, being slow, damage reduction. She doesn't have the ability to burn down the teams very quick. So we made a couple adjustments, a couple swaps to where heroes were within the formation to actually get this done. Again, even with the level deficiency, it did take a considerable amount of time to get these done. And some of it, guys, just RNG. You know, the stages you're not going to beat the first time every time, but I was super excited when we got the stage done because as you can see, I edited out a ton of stages that took multiple attempts. We just went in with the key stages at that point. But this one, guys, still crowd control, trying to get this one done. We got very close to it time and time again. And you can see just how difficult it can be, again, to get through some of these stages, guys, till you finally see the victory. We have Fane in here that's picking up Sophia's ability, which means that he is just a little damage monster right in the back. So again, swapping up the formation a little bit. Another defeat. And here it comes, guys. Lucretia does her thing. Taylene is back up, and there's our victory, guys. So 37-20 is completed. Guys, we have a ton. Let's go ahead and collect up our loot for Fane. That is coming very soon, so look at that. We got some more engraving mats. We got some more Stargazer cards. Super excited to be pushing on these accounts, guys. We're going to try to make some consistent progression with them, but look at the diamonds. We got diamonds, we got engraving mats, we got Stargazer cards, we got even amplifying emblems right there. We'll also pick up some red chests for completing this chapter out, which is very cool. We are ready for this new Graveborn hero that is going to be coming on Tuesday. Make sure that we can pick up some copies of him on this account, which is going to be very cool to see. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Very cool to see the Graveborn progression. And as always, thank you guys for watching.